All right, welcome back to KTN, and we continue with our next story. COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli has called out former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Siaya Governor James Orengo for bringing up the late Raila Odinga's death on political podiums 6 months after the ODM leader rested. Atwoli has stated that Gachagua never meant well for Raila in life and did not even attend his funeral, and thus wonders how and why Gachagua pretends to be the loudest voice in Raila's death. He says the family should be allowed to move on, even as he calls for respect for the dead, as is the African culture. This is after the former deputy president on Monday called for a public inquest into Raila's death, alleging foul play.
Kenyans should behave. They should know how to relate relationships. They should know when to play hard and soft politics. They should know when to have mercy for those who have lost their loved ones. Raila was not just an ordinary Kenyan. He's a person who had a lot of following in this country. And he was a person who had a lot of friends and also enemies as well. But Wamnyoro was one of his enemies. Orengo, we can forgive him because all the way politically, Orengo has not been sincere and honest to Raila Odinga. He was with Raila because he had no alternative. Raila had people, had Luo Nyanza behind him, and if you wanted to make any mark, there was no way you would have divorced yourself from him. But I would urge both those people who are talking ill and who are suspecting whatever they are suspecting, if they have any credible evidence, let them walk to police and let them put that credible evidence into press so that people can see if they have anything that we don't know. But I think to bring Raila's family in this thing is all nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. That family lost a very important person, a person who was a breadwinner for everybody in that family, a person who was a leader of the family, a person who was very respected with the family, the person who had united his family together. This issue is now more than 6 months. Let the family heal.
Teachers